The day humans learned to fly without wings. In the early 19th century, long before engines roared and cities buzzed with cars, a strange wooden machine rolled quietly through a park in Europe. People stopped, stared, and whispered. There were no horses pulling it, no steam powering it, just a man, gliding forward with his feet pushing against the ground. That man was Karl Drais, and what he had just introduced to the world would eventually transform human mobility forever. The world before the bicycle, before bicycles existed, human movement was slow, expensive, and often exhausting. People relied on walking long distances, horseback riding, only affordable for the wealthy, horse-drawn carriages, boats for water transport, in places like United Kingdom and United States. Transportation was deeply tied to animals. Horses were essential, but they were also costly, required care, and depended heavily on food supply. Then came a crisis. The idea that changed everything in 1815, a massive volcanic eruption. Mount Tambora eruption caused global climate disruption. Crops failed. Food shortages spread. Horses began to die in large numbers due to lack of feed. This crisis forced innovators to think differently. Among them was Karl Drais in Germany. He asked a simple but revolutionary question. What if humans could move faster without relying on animals? The first bicycle, the running machine, in 1817. Drais unveiled his invention, the Laufmaschine, running machine, also known as the Drezine. What did it look like? Made entirely of wood, 2 wheels aligned in a straight line, no pedals, no chain, no brakes, steering through a front handlebar. The rider sat on it and pushed along the ground with their feet, almost like walking while sitting. It looked strange, but it worked. Drais reportedly traveled about 13 kilometers, 8 miles, in less than an hour, which was remarkable at the time. Evolution of the bicycle. The bicycle didn't become modern overnight. It evolved through several key stages. 1. The velocipede, 1860s. France. Inventors like Pierre Michaud added pedals to the front wheel. But it was uncomfortable, earning the nickname bone shaker. 2. The penny-farthing, 1870s UK. This version had a huge front wheel, a tiny rear wheel. Popular in the United Kingdom, it was fast but dangerous. Riders sat very high and could easily fall. 3. The safety bicycle, 1880s. This was the real breakthrough. Equal-sized wheels, chain-driven rear wheel, pedals placed in the center, much safer and stable. This design is the direct ancestor of modern bicycles. What is a bicycle made of? Modern bicycles are engineering marvels. They typically include frame, steel, aluminum, or carbon fiber, wheels, rims, spokes, tires, chain and gears, pedals and crankset, brakes, disc or rim, handlebars and seat. How is a bicycle made? The manufacturing process involves frame construction, welding or molding materials, wheel assembly, attaching spokes and tires, drivetrain installation, chain, gears, pedals, brake system setup, final assembly, and testing in countries like the United States and United Kingdom. Bicycle production became a major industry by the late 19th century. Why was the bicycle invented? The reasons were both practical and revolutionary. To replace horse-dependent travel, to create affordable personal transport, to increase human mobility, to solve problems caused by food shortages, but its impact went far beyond transportation. How the bicycle changed civilization. The bicycle quietly reshaped society in powerful ways. 1. Freedom for individuals. People could travel independently, no horse, no driver, no schedule. 2. Women's liberation. In the late 1800s, bicycles gave women mobility and independence. Activists even credited bicycles with advancing women's rights. 3. Urban development. Cities expanded as people could commute farther. 4. Technological innovation. Bicycle engineering contributed to the development of automobiles and airplanes. Even pioneers like Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright were bicycle mechanics before inventing the airplane. Bicycle use in the modern world today. Bicycles are used in many ways. Transportation, daily commuting in cities like London and New York, exercise and fitness, cycling for health and endurance, delivery and business food delivery services, environmental solution, zero-emission transport, sports competitive cycling events like the Tour de France, positive and negative impacts. Positive effects: eco-friendly, no pollution, improves physical health, reduces traffic congestion, affordable transportation. Negative effects: risk of accidents, limited long-distance capability, weather-dependent, physical strain for some users. The future of bicycles: the future is already here. Electric bikes, e-bikes, smart bikes with GPS and AI bike-sharing systems in smart cities. Sustainable urban transport plans: countries like the United Kingdom and United States are investing heavily in cycling infrastructure. In the future, bicycles could become one of the primary modes of urban transport. A simple machine, a powerful legacy from a wooden frame pushed by human feet to advanced electric mobility systems. The bicycle's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. It began with a crisis but turned into a revolution. Karl Drais didn't just invent a machine. He gave humanity a new way to move, to explore, and to be free. And even today, as cars dominate roads and planes rule the skies, the bicycle remains something uniquely human: simple, efficient, and quietly powerful. Because sometimes the greatest inventions don't roar, they roll.